5 reasons why Alysa Liu seems like the hope of our generation. First, alt, gay, and from New Jersey. This was the title given to Alysa Liu, Amber Glenn, and Isabel Levido, the 3 American figure skaters that made it to the Winter Olympics this year. Now, other than how funny this title is, I'm guessing another reason it got so viral is because the title sort of subverts our expectations of figure skaters being stereotypical, super straight, super basic, mainstream white girls. And of course, Alysa Liu stands out with her tree rings dyed hair and a smiley piercing, which is already very rare amongst the general population, let alone top athletes who are often not alt at all. So immediately, looks-wise, she seems like a representation of the alternative culture, which is very rarely represented in the realm of sports. Also, the unique style in which Alysa dresses very much aligns with the more progressive and politically outspoken Gen Zers. This subtle visual coding would therefore get a lot of attention from Gen Zers, who would be surprised to see someone on such a prominent global stage so freely expressing themselves. Now, as Gen Z slowly ages out of adolescence, I think a lot of us feel like we are being nudged into a world of uniformity and boredom. I think Alysa's visual statement serves as a reminder that we don't have to diminish our self-expression in order to succeed in this society dominated by mainstream standards or norms. And her 2 gold medals this year also defeat the stereotype that alt people are the losers/degenerates of society. Second, her camaraderie with the other athletes. We have a clip with Nakai Ami,
the Olympic champion.
Different moments between Alysa and Sakamoto Kaori. And so many other cute exchanges between her and the other athletes.
Can I be an ice princess though? Because there's 2 people in Blades of Glory, so can I be the ice princess like next to you
No,
guys?
you're Blades of Glory, Isabel.
But there's 2 people.
No.
It could be me being a cynical person, but these are people from different countries, vastly different cultures, and are supposedly competitors, but they are still so immensely happy for each other's successes. All of this, I think, really speaks to our generation anxious about entering the hyper-competitive workforce. Her interactions with others show us that our competition in the future can be fulfilling. It doesn't, and it shouldn't be toxic, because ultimately, even the Olympics is just about celebrating the human spirit and its resilience, and its achievements is only a measurement of that. The medals are literally just a unit value. And Alysa, along with the other girls, embody that very well.
If I skate horribly but somehow get a medal, I will not be happy with that. I would rather skate really well and not get a medal. You know what I mean? I also love when other people skate well. So like, I love a good competition, you know, like, and everyone has their own life too, you know, and it's just, yeah, I want everyone to skate really well.
Third reason, and this is the most prominent one of them all. Don't leave yet. Don't leave. Third reason, Alysa shows us that you don't have to compromise your passions and interests in order to succeed. Think about this. Okay, think about this. Alysa retired from figure skating at 16, saying that she was burnt out from everything under a strict training regime where everything was decided for her by her dad, by her coach, everyone else. And when she came back this time, she decided that she'll make all the decisions according to her own terms and her passions and interests. Maybe the previous system worked with the most elite coaches, advisors, and a father with high standards decide for her the most foolproof way to get to the podium. And it sort of did work because she was a national champion at 13. However, Alysa quitting later on from the stress of that environment shows that that sort of training regime is not sustainable. Her touching performance a few nights ago, which was deemed worthy of the gold medal, and the best out of all the other athletes who probably trained under the previous super high-stressed and controlled environment, was a result of her completely aligning her program with what she loves and designing it to showcase her love for the sport. Look at her. That's not the face of a girl who did this with the mindset that she sacrificed too much, so she feels the pressure to do well to make up for those sacrifices. That's not what's going on. That's the aura of someone who is loving it. She trained in a way that was, yes, very tiring, disciplined, but she was loving it. That's what I'm talking about. And as Alysa said herself, getting the gold medal was not the main point. It's the fact that she recovered from a place of negativity. She rediscovered her purpose. And then she loved what she did so much that she's in a flow state all the damn time. A gold medal or any relevant achievements would be a subsequent effect of all of that. The pure joy she radiates in such a high-stress environment is like a wake-up call for us. As long as you are passionate, as long as you genuinely love what you do, and you are in tune with yourself, what you put out will have value, and thus you will prosper. You cannot beat someone who is having fun. For the fourth reason, a lot of Gen Zs can see some sort of representation within alysa. She's biracial, she's alt, like we mentioned before, she likes anime, she likes K-pop, she might be queer. All of this shows us that you can be anything and you can still succeed. Final reason, and of course, her personality. A lot of clips, a lot of photos and interviews show her acting in ways that we can probably really relate to. And it's like saying to us that we don't always have to act in the way that, you know, the grind set hustling people act like. And we can just be ourselves and we can still do really, really well. And that not all successful people are jerks. We can have good personalities and be successful. That's what's hopeful about her personality. In essence, what we can learn from Alysa Liu. First, know yourself really well. Alysa Liu seems to be someone who knows herself so well that there's like crazy peace within her. Like that's a figure skating monk. Next, using that in-depth knowledge about yourself and do things in the way that you like and you know would serve you well. Finally, do it without regard for other people. The key is to be so in tune with yourself that you're not lying to yourself, but you're truly pursuing what you love and eyeing on that standard that you've set for yourself. Thank you for watching. #HopeCore, #have fun, #be old, #be gay, #be from New Jersey. Bye!